news that's weird to topics so sweet. We're here together. Let's take a seat. Stories, games, and all that's new. It's all in the mix on Staying in Tune.
Woohoo! Woohoo! Oh snap! It's my intro, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Welcome back to Staying in Tune. We're in episode 45. My name's Eli. Brandon's over here,
What's up, guys?
and we are here. We have things to talk about,
We have things to talk about.
but at least I am, very tired and kind of all over the place. But it's okay.
Yeah.
This was really cool today. It's the first time we've done something like this. I'm talking about school.
Right.
So we've made it a priority at school this year to have reward systems in place. Not like corny reward systems
Yeah.
in place, but like legitimate ones that everybody should want to participate in.
Yeah.
So
like after you get 10 school bucks, you get pajama day. We're not talking about that.
No currency involved,
Nice.
but simply rewards for being a great student.
Yeah.
Right? So like the expectation, we're a month and a half into school, and every student that had 6 or fewer missing assignments in all classes combined, and something with behavior write-up related stuff. If you met those expectations, then you had the ability to participate in what we were just wording as a celebration day, a celebration for being awesome, right?
Yeah.
And today what it was, and this is a bold thing for us to try, but a staff versus student football game.
Wow.
Yeah. So the way it was broken up is we didn't have a lot of staff that wanted to play.
I'm sure.
I was one of them that was totally willing to play.
Yeah.
But total, I think we had 10 staff that were playing
Okay.
in a building of like 800 students. That's too much. Like 600 students. Okay. That don't match up, right? Even with the amount of students that wanted to play football, I think 6th grade had like 40 kids, 45 kids that wanted to play. 7th grade probably had like 35, and 8th grade had like 30-ish, something like that, right? I don't remember.
So
the
you're
numbers.
just a little bit outnumbered.
A little bit. So what we did was we broke it up. It was a smart way to break it up, but made the teachers play a lot of football.
I'm sure.
So we broke it up so each grade level got to play the teachers once, instead of having one big combined team, because obviously we can't do that. So teachers played 6th grade, and then 6th and 7th grade played a game or whatever. So like you were still playing football against the other grades when you weren't playing against the teachers, which made it fun for them, right? Because they got to play everybody. We played 6th grade first, then we played 7th grade, then we played 8th grade.
Wow.
Just back to back to back for like 2 hours almost, like an hour and a half.
That's wild.
Yeah, dude. I'm cooked.
Yeah, I'm sure you are. Was that at the end of the day or like,
yeah.
Okay.
End of the day,
I see.
thank God.
Yeah.
Never should we ever put that at the beginning of the day. It was so much fun, dude. The
So-
students that were out there had so much fun.
I'm sure they
And it was
did.
flag football, by the way.
That's what I was just
going
gonna ask. I was gonna ask like what kind of rules were in place.
Flag football, because like even 2-hand touch like can get pushy, right?
Yeah. I was gonna say we're gonna have all these students just tackling their teachers.
Right. No, we went to flag football. I should have started with that.
Yeah.
Which made it doable.
Right.
I was worried at first. I was like, okay, flag football, not supposed to be a contact sport, right? It's just not.
It happens, so.
That's the idea of the flag. But it happens, right? So like last night I was thinking to myself, like, I shouldn't spin.
Yeah.
I'm worried that I'm gonna elbow a kid in the face
Yeah.
because I'm just running around. But like none of that happened. Everybody was super responsible, like
That's good.
students and everything. And it was so positive. There was
that's
one
awesome.
in the teacher v students game. There was literally one incident, and it was with the 7th graders subbing in and out. But everybody else crushed. It was so positive and so fun.
Yeah.
Also, the smack talk between students and teachers was actually really fun. Like I had a lot of students, because a lot of people in that building know me, student-wise, and they were like, I'm going to lock you up. And I was like, we'll see.
Yeah.
Because I don't tend to do things competitively, and I also always complain that like my back hurts, so I can't do things, or that I'm tired, or that I'm old, right? Obviously I'm not, but like I always complain. So then today, a lot of my students that are 8th graders were like talking smack. One kid went to give me a handshake before the game and just left me hanging. And I was like, all right, I'll give myself a handshake. I got that guy.
Yeah.
Nobody else gets that guy. I got that guy, and he's got me. Nobody else let him guard you.
That's great.
Doing stuff like that, and it was very fun.
That sounds like awesome.
It was very
It
fun.
really does.
I felt like for a teacher-student relationship, it was great, and also just for the students to be in a school environment for a while where they get to do something like that.
Yes.
Super fun.
Absolutely, especially at that age.
Yeah.
They need that.
Yeah. And it's the first time we've done that. So it was a new thing for us to try. Very experimental. But also, I think, like, all of it was a net positive. So, like, at the end of the day, super positive. And
That's
every
good.
student that participated outside had a lot of fun. And the students that didn't want to go outside, because obviously there's a lot of them, had options as long as they met the requirements to, like, watch a movie in a room or
Okay.
play games in a room or something like that. So there were still other options that weren't
So-
just outside.
What were the students doing that did not meet expectations?
They went to missing workrooms
Okay.
and worked on assignments and worked on stuff to catch
And
up.
I'm guessing these were overwatched by the teachers who did not want to participate in the game.
Correct. All of the
makes
rooms,
sense.
all the staff were able to volunteer for what they wanted.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'll play football. And I was the only 8th grade teacher that did, which wasn't overly shocking to me. But, like, I don't regret it. I'm exhausted. My watch said I burned 1,200 calories.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. I am whooped right now.
Yeah.
But it was really fun. And I feel like the relationship with the students is just, it was really good. It was just really good.
That's cool.
It was fun, dude.
How much information about this like thing did the students know beforehand?
So
Like, did they
We-
know like everything that was going to be happening?
So we have a big celebration thing planned for the beginning of November.
Mhm.
This was like a partway through the quarter type thing that we planned like a couple weeks ago
Okay.
in advance. We're like, hey, let's do something. And everybody was super supportive of it. And the one teacher that wanted to do it like took all of it
Yeah.
on his shoulders. And I think I'm going to try to help him next time because I found it wildly valuable
Right.
from my perspective. But like the students, they had really clear communication from us. Like from the beginning of the school year, since the beginning of the school year, we knew we were going to do something at the beginning of November. We've been very clear. It's like you need 6 or fewer missing assignments in all your classes combined, and this is the behavior expectation. And you will be able to participate in a Kalahari trip at the beginning of November.
Nice.
That's the plan. Like that's super cool. All day Kalahari trip
Right.
is sick. Like that's a sick celebration.
Yeah.
But then like a few weeks ago, we were like, yeah, let's throw something in the middle, just to like keep people motivated. Like if it's possible, let's try it. And we've been floating the idea of staff or student games, and we have a lot of students that play football right now since it's that time of year in the fall outside at recess. We're like, that would be fun. Can we make that happen? We got the green light on it, and I felt like it was really good.
Nice.
So they knew from the beginning what the expectations were to be able to participate in things. And then we were really clear about what rooms were available. The students got to sign up about a week and a half ago
Right.
for their preferred. And then all the teachers came through and made sure that students that that met the expectations were able to participate in what they wanted to do.
Right.
And the students that didn't were relocated from
Okay.
there.
So do you think that this helped motivate some students on their academic and behavioral levels? Or do you think it was
Yes.
just students that would have already been doing those things?
Definitely not
Okay.
the case. I think that, well, I know that I've had a lot of conversations with students in the last week that are like, I really like, that are talking to me about, because I said, I was very clear, I will be playing football. I don't know what it's going to look like, the structure of the games and everything, but I will be playing football with you guys.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, I'm going to lock you up or I'm head top you or everything. I'm like, nah, dude, you don't know me.
Yeah.
You don't know me. And then afterwards, a lot of the students were like, you're faster than I thought. I was like, I said, you don't know me. I can't run a lot, but I can do a couple bursts a game
Yeah.
and you will be lost. Trust me, dude. You need to get like 2 years older to be able to keep up with me.
Yeah.
But as far as whatever, but like, yeah, I had a lot of buy-in. I had a lot of students try to catch up late and they were behind the deadline on assignments.
Yeah.
And I was like, sorry, you can't participate. We said the deadline was Monday. Next time, so like November is the next time, be more on top of the deadline. And they were, all right.
Yeah, and hopefully that'll
I think,
kick them in the butt to do it sooner.
yeah. But it was really fun.
That's awesome.
And every student in, besides literally 2 that played, and that's over 100 students that were participating in football. Crushed the whole time, no exceptions.
Yeah.
And it was just great. It was great. But I'm tired, so that's the moral of my story. That's why I'm tired. Also, that's why I'm wearing a brace on my hand
Yeah,
right now.
I was going to ask you about that.
I jammed my thumb trying to pull a flag from a 6th grader.
Yeah, that'll happen.
That was the first game we played, too. It was against 6th grade.
Oh, so then you were like handicapped for all the other
so I was
games.
playing with a swollen thumb for the next 2 games. It's pretty swollen, actually. Like, I might have fractured something, but it's whatever. I don't care.
Yeah.
But it's legit, man. It's legit.
That's awesome, though. So, I'm gonna change topics here just a little bit.
Please.
So since you're so tired, I thought I'd work your brain a little bit.
Okay.
So I brought you some trivia questions once again.
Okay.
Yep. So
I'm here for it, actually.
Yeah, we're gonna have an overarching topic once again, and this week is going to be history.
Okay. I'm here for it. Just general history.
Yep.
Okay. They're all are they multiple choice?
Oh yeah.
Okay, good.
So I think you'll do pretty good with this.
All right, we'll see.
So, yeah, let's just start it out. So question number 1. I'm a little concerned if you'll get this one, but we'll see. Who was the first president of the United States?
George Washington. Final answer.
Final answer?
Yeah.
All right, now do what I did before. Tell me which letter it is.
B.
Correct and correct.
This is nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, no, I won't show you. 'Cause
Yeah,
you'll see
don't
the
show
other
me.
questions,
That's
but-
yeah.
Awesome.
Sweet, man.
All right, you're 1 out of 1. Cool.
Telepathic.
All right, question number 2, and I would not know this one.
Okay.
What year did the Berlin Wall fall?
Please give me the options.
A, 1987.
Okay.
B, 1989.
Okay.
C, 1991. Or D, 1993.
Ooh.
All those choices are super close together.
Yeah, I don't like that
That's
they're really
tough.
close together. I knew this back in there's like a I think there's a if I remember correctly there's like a rhyming thing that helps you memorize it, but for some reason 93 is speaking to me, so I'm going to go with 93.
Final answer.
Yeah.
Incorrect.
What was it?
B, 1989.
That was my next one.
Yeah.
That was that was my next option I was going to go for. Oh well. Oh well.
Right. You're still doing good. You
I should know
You got a
that one.
50% so far, so
I should have known
you're
that.
doing just fine.
All right.
Question number 3. Which ancient civilization built the pyramids?
Oh, the Egyptians.
Final answer?
Yeah.
Which letter is it?
D.
Okay, we're going to stop doing that. The Egyptians is correct.
Was it D?
No.
Oh.
Question number 4. Who was the British Prime Minister during World War II?
Oh, Jesus. I don't know. Give me the options.
A. Winston Churchill. B. Neville Chamberlain. C. Clement Attlee. Or D. Margaret Thatcher.
A. Don't know why. But A.
Winston Churchill?
Yeah.
Final answer?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay. I don't know why I knew that. But the second you said Winston Churchill, I was like, yeah, that guy. I don't know why I knew that, but I did.
Right?
It was somewhere in my brain. Sweet.
That's good. All right, what are we at here? 3 out of 4 so far?
Yeah.
Yeah, good job. Question number 5, halfway. Which event is often considered the start of the French Revolution?
Ooh.
A. The Reign of Terror. B. The storming of Bastille. C. The Declaration of the Rights of Man. Or D. The execution of Louis the 16th. I can't read Roman numerals fast.
D. It's either D or A, I think. I'm going with D.
The execution of Louis the 16th.
Yeah.
Incorrect. The correct answer was B. The storming of Bastille.
I shouldn't have said what I thought the other answer was then. Oh, well. All right. The storming of Bastille?
Yep.
That makes... I don't know. I should know more about it. I'm not great with my history. I know a lot about weird things in history, but general knowledge of history is not great. All right. It's whatever. It's whatever.
Yeah, that's okay. Question number 6. Which empire was known for its road system and use of the wheel?
Ooh.
A. The Ottoman Empire. B. The Inca Empire. C. The Roman Empire. Or D. The Persian Empire.
What's the Ottoman Empire? Because when you said Ottoman Empire, I just thought of like a couch.
Yeah, that's
And the Ottoman for a couch.
let's take a look here real quick.
Because
Ottoman
I think that
Empire.
image is hilarious.
So I've definitely heard
An
this
empire of just Ottomans, dude.
before. Historically known as the Turkish Empire.
Okay, it's not that. What were the last two options? One of them was Roman, I think. What was the other one? The last one.
Yeah, so you got A, the Ottoman Empire, B, the Inca Empire, C, the Roman Empire, and D, the Persian Empire.
For some reason, I was going to go with Roman, but for some reason, the Persian Empire. But I don't remember when the Persian Empire did their thing, dude. That's the problem. But for some reason, the word like Persia and wheel, for some reason, in my brain connect. And when I think Roman, I can't picture wheels. I just picture a lot of pillars at the moment. So I'm going to go with...
before you answer, I'm going to repeat the question.
Okay.
Okay. Which empire was known for its road system and the use of the wheel?
Oh, I forgot about the road system part.
I know you did. That's why I repeated it.
Well, I don't know nothing about the first two empires. I'm going to go with Roman Empire due to the road system thing. But no. It's too old. What's newer? I don't know when those empires took place. I'm going to go Persian Empire because it's what I thought initially.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah, D.
Yeah, the correct answer is C, the Roman Empire.
That's one of the two, dude. I couldn't remember what was going on when, dude. It was something.
You were there. I was trying to help you out.
I know you were.
I thought the road systems would help lead you in the right direction.
No, the reason I was thinking, whatever.
All right.
Whatever.
So that's, what are we at here?
Oh, dude. I'm so dumb. I was connecting road systems to cars. There was roads before cars.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Whatever.
Is that 4 out of 6?
I don't know.
I think that's on.
It's either 3 or 4 out of 6.
I think it's
No, I've gotten
3.
2 wrong in a row, so it's 3 out of 6.
3 out of 6.
Yeah.
All right. You're back at 50%.
Mm-hmm.
Let's try to flip this thing around. Question
Okay.
number 7. What was the primary cause of the American Civil War?
Oh.
A. Taxation without representation.
Uh-huh.
B. Slavery. C. Territorial expansion. Or D. Trade disputes.
You said Civil War, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Slavery. I was about to say taxation without representation, and I was like, wait, Civil War, dude, what the heck? So, slavery.
Yes, slavery is correct.
Okay. That could have been really embarrassing really fast, dude.
Yeah. Question number 8. Who was the first female prime minister of the United Kingdom?
Ooh.
A. Theresa May. B. Margaret Thatcher. C. Angela Merkel. Or D. Golda Meir.
No. And C is no. It is either A or B. I think... Wait, what was A?
Theresa May.
Who's Theresa May? Why do I know Theresa May? Nah, it's Thatcher. It's B.
Final answer.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Margaret Thatcher.
Why do I know Theresa May, though? Why was that ringing a bell? Who the heck is Theresa May?
She's that girl from option A in question number 8 of this trivia
Valid.
segment.
Valid.
I don't know.
I'll figure it out later.
Yeah, so question number 9. What was the name of the ship that carried the pilgrims to America in 1620?
I know it, but I can't think of it. Please give me the options.
A. The Mayflower. B.
A. It's A.
Are you sure you don't want me to read the other options?
Based on your tone, please read the other options.
B. The Santa Maria.
Oh, it's B.
C. The Nina.
It's C.
D. The Pinto.
Wait. Is it not like... Hold up, dude. Wait. Is it not like all of them?
What?
Is it not all of them? Hold up. Go through the options. The Mayflower, the Santa
Mayflower,
Maria.
the Santa Maria, the Nina, and the Pinto.
Dude, it's like all of them.
According to ChatGPT's list, there's one correct answer out of those options.
What, dude? Okay, it's one of the first two then. It's gotta be. Wait, brings the pilgrims from where?
It doesn't say where they're coming from.
But-
It just says where they're going to.
America, right?
Yeah. In 1620.
All right. It is the Mayflower, but it is the Santa Maria. So I'm going to go with the Santa Maria since you continue to go through the list.
Are you sure?
No, because it's all of them. I swear to God, it's all of them. Nah, I'm going with all of them. That's my option. I'm not picking one.
All right. You were confident in the Mayflower, so I'm going to give it to you.
I'm
The answer listed here is the Mayflower.
Hold up. What ship helped pilgrims to the United States? I swear to God. Yeah, it's the Mayflower, but they were all there, dude. It was a it was a thing, dude. What were the other ones, dude? What? Nah. Hold up. What's the Santa Maria?
Santa Maria. Sounds like a song.
What is... This is bogus.
You look so perplexed right now.
I am, dude. What? Yeah. The other ships of the Columbus expedition were smaller ships. The Santa Clara, the Nina, and the Pinta. And the Santa Maria. They were all there, dude.
They were all together?
They were there.
All right. So we need to give ChatGPT some friendly criticism.
I'm so upset, dude. Screw chat.
Okay, chat, all you got to do to fix this question, because I know you're listening to me anyways, is make the other three options ships that weren't there. There you go.
Valid.
Yeah, you're good then. Yeah, you got it right for sure.
Oh. Wait. Oh. No. What? What year did it say?
1620.
Huh? 1620. Pilgrims to America. Dude, there's something wrong with Google and chat. Something's messed up because hold up. Didn't Christopher Columbus? No. Who's Christopher Columbus? No. Oh, no. It is the Mayflower. Crap. Dude, my brain, this is the worst podcast last 3 minutes ever. Sorry for everybody listening. But I just realized, yep, Mayflower was the right answer. Never mind.
All right, chat, you're good.
I'm not
you're
even
off the hook.
I'm not even going to explain myself. I'm wrong.
No, I'm counting that question for you because you were so confident in the Mayflower starting out.
It was wrong.
And then I tried to make you question yourself. So
It was wrong. It's whatever.
No, you got it. I'm counting it. You're sitting at 3 wrong.
Oh, okay.
Question number 10. Which war was fought between the North and the South regions in the United States?
Civil War. American Civil War.
Are you sure you don't want me to read you the
I'm
options?
sure. Don't read me the options. I'm going to break down. I'm going to have a breakdown.
Yes, Civil War is correct.
all
So
right.
you're sitting at a 7 out of 10.
All right.
Not too bad.
That was the last one, yeah?
Yeah.
Thank God. I couldn't take another question, dude. Wait, what was the wording of that question, man? Hold up. Go back. What was the wording of that question?
Question number 10.
Yeah. No, the one that the ship, Pilgrims.
What was the name of the ship that carried the Pilgrims to America in 1620?
So why did I think... What? 1620? Nah, hold up. There's some serious history messed up in my brain. When did Pilgrims come to America?
I hope you typed it as Morocco.
I did. Dude, dog, who? What is this crap? Who led that voyage?
I think some Pilgrims.
I'm so annoyed with myself. You have no idea. I was thinking Christopher Columbus, who discovered, quote unquote, right? Because he didn't, but quote unquote, discovered America. But that was 1492.
Yeah.
Way back.
Unrelated. No one was settling here.
Right. And those were the 3 ships from that voyage, the ones that I was tweaking about. But the Mayflower was the one that those Britain people took to come here. Like, what is that? 200 years later.
Yeah. Because they said, hey, that one guy found that one place, so we're gonna take it now.
Yeah, that one guy found the one place on accident from our area, so like it should be our area, so we're gonna go take it. 130
Exactly.
years, whatever it is later. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm content. We should stop talking about this now and move on.
Yeah, that works for me.
Okay, cool.
That sounds good.
So I'm going up to Door County this weekend. So I'm editing this podcast right after we record it, pretty much, and uploading it and scheduling it and everything. So I was talking to somebody I know about the fact that I'm going up there, and he has family up there and all this other stuff. It's cool. But then I was like, I want to go to Rock Island, which, like, you go up to Door County, and then there's Washington Island, which is a fairly large island. And I was like, I want to go the rest of the way up to Rock Island because they have a lighthouse or whatever. And he was like, probably not. I was up there during the summer, and like they had massive biting flies. And all the tourists that were over there, like we walked halfway to the lighthouse, and all the tourists that were over there were like, not worth it, turn around and go back. Because there was just swarms of biting flies. I was like, I'm going to take that into consideration. And then he sent me a message the other night, and a rat infestation on that island.
Oh, boy.
And the article was hilarious. Specifically one part, dude. So Rock Island is a very remote camping site, right? They don't even allow cars. So you have to literally take a bike or just walk onto the ferry.
Yeah.
It's all backpacking stuff. Leave your car on Washington Island, go up to Rock Island. And so a lot of people that are out there trying to do and get away with whatever go up there. So it's usually for people that are trying to have a good time, etc.
Right.
Trying to do things. It's like, all right, whatever. But I still want to go up there because I think it's cool. Right, like that's not my jam, but I think it's a cool. Like the idea of being there is cool to me.
Yeah.
Not no more, dude. I read that article that he sent me. There was a quote on there, and I don't have a quote memorized. I'm not gonna pull it up, but it was something along the lines of, dude was interviewing, and they had to close the island like a week before their season was over because of the severity of this rat infestation on it.
Oh boy.
The person that they interviewed was like, "Yep, we had 2 box traps out. And we caught more than 500 rats in one night."
Whoa.
And he's like, I left a changed man. And I was like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Even because, is it 500? I don't know. I feel like I'd be stepping on rats wherever I walk.
Yeah.
But like, even if it's not 500, the fact that it's that much is insane. After one night catching that many is nuts. Not for me. I hate rodents. I don't like mice. I don't like rats. They freak me out. I don't like them. It's like one of the very few animals that I really don't mess with. Like, no.
Yeah.
To rats and mice, which is weird because I'll pick up dead ones and just chuck them.
Oh, yeah.
With bare hands, which is something that a lot of people don't do. Don't know why I'll do that, but I'm terrified of them if they're alive. So, take it as how you will. Thought it was so funny. And the dude was like, if you go up there, though, you might get superpowers. And then all I could think of is like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh, yeah.
With the rats and everything. It's just like, I feel like I'd come out of there, like coming out of the sewer, just, whoa, yeah, dude. I thought it'd
maybe
be
Master Splinter's hiding up there somewhere.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying, dude. I don't know. I thought it was
Become
cool.
a Ninja Turtle.
Yeah.
That sounds like a good time.
It does and it doesn't because I'm terrified of living mice and rats. Or I don't know if I'd say I'm terrified, but I get super paranoid.
Yeah.
If they're around.
No, that totally makes sense.
Especially if
you
they're
see
like,
it go by, and then that's all you're thinking of. Okay, where'd it go? Where is it now?
I get wildly paranoid about it. If I see or hear one, it's like, what? No.
Yeah.
How dare you? Get out of here.
You got to think, if they estimated that they caught 500 of them, how many are there that they didn't catch?
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Because there's probably only a certain percentage of them that they're catching at any given time.
And the thing that terrified me, too, is pit toilets, because it's remote camping. So pit toilets. Go to the bathroom in a pit toilet at night on a rat-infested island. It's not a big island. You can literally walk the whole thing. I think it has like a 4-mile circumference.
Yeah.
It's small. With that many rats on it, it's nuts, dude.
No, thank you.
Yeah, not at all. I'm okay. Never.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll ever go up there now. I probably will, but like still. Definitely not this week.
How does this happen? Did somebody bring rats to the island?
So then that's the thing, right? So they have a ferry that goes to the island and back.
Yeah.
And like people can boat there.
Yeah.
So that's really the connection. They're blaming it on the warm winter last winter.
Okay.
Not being able to sustain the population of whatever's there due to the warm temperatures, which I get. But at the same time, like, that's a lot of rats, dude.
Yeah.
That's so many rats. Like, I feel like if you get that many rats, that's a problem that should have been tackled way earlier in the summer, because there's no way they just showed up. And the article was like, yeah, it's in the last like 6 weeks. I'm like, okay.
So why weren't we doing something 6 weeks ago?
So yeah, why weren't we doing something 6 weeks ago when it was the middle of summer, dude? That's crazy to me.
Yeah.
I was shook, dude. I was like, whew, no. Glad he sent me that article. I was like, God, not happening.
Yeah, that's scary.
Also, I don't want superpowers from rats. Superpowers from almost any other.
You turn into Rat Man.
Yeah, no, I don't want that title. I'm okay.
That's crazy. I'm excited to hear about your time in Door County, though. It should be fun.
Yeah, it should. I'm really excited.
Hopefully you get some good pictures of the fall colors. I'm assuming that's something you'll be doing.
That was the initial goal. Saturday's supposed to be rainy up there. It's whatever. It means we just get to adventure in things that are indoors, which is something that we haven't done a lot of, so it'll be fun. I'm excited.
Yeah, nice.
I'll have more to talk about that one next week.
Yeah, absolutely.
But, yeah.
So, I feel like I've done this a few times now. I have news from the previous week to talk about once again.
Let's do it.
Yeah, so we've brought this up. Maybe you've seen this, maybe you haven't. We've brought up Tesla briefly on the podcast before.
Yes.
Based on the look on your face, you probably know what I'm about to talk about.
Yes.
But before I get into that, I wanted to know what your thoughts are of Tesla as a company prior to finding out this week about their new announcements.
I think Tesla is a fine company. I like them because they're pushing the industry of technology and vehicles forward. Mm-hmm. Like, really trying to push it forward, which I have a lot of respect for.
Yeah.
As far as the quality of their cars, I wouldn't buy one.
Yeah.
It's too new. It is too many problems that it's prone to having. All of them, not just like the more established ones are better, like the Model S and whatever. Those things have been around for years now, and they're starting to kind of figure their way. But the cost, I can't see myself owning an all-electric vehicle in the current conditions of everything for the foreseeable future still.
Right. So you're not going out to buy a Cybertruck tomorrow?
No. But I also, with that being said, think the Cybertruck has its purpose. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't mind the look. I get what they're trying to do with it.
Yeah.
They're not trying to be a traditional truck, but they're still trying to have some of the utility of it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things that need to change, but that also has to more so do with the technology rather than... But I don't mind it.
Yeah.
How do you feel about it?
I'm a big fan of Tesla also.
Okay.
Well, I shouldn't say also. You didn't say you're a big fan, but...
No, but I
like Tesla. And for similar reasons, I like it from a technology standpoint. Like, a big fan of technology. I like seeing tech advance, and I feel like that's kind of a leading company in that area right now.
100 worldwide.
Yeah.
Which is something that has not been the case in America necessarily very much since Windows and Apple really started to take off.
Yep.
But then, like, even since then, you know what I mean.
And if you scope out a little bit, talk about like Elon Musk, like he has other companies that are on the same level, like accomplishing other things, like Starlink.
Yep.
And what's the other one? SpaceX.
Yep.
Really, really far.
They just
ahead
launched
too.
something, didn't they?
Yeah, not too long ago.
I don't remember what they launched.
I think they were doing. There's some people stuck in space apparently, and I think they just launched something as a rescue thing for them. But I don't know nothing about that. I came to talk about Tesla specifically today.
Okay.
So in the last week, they had a conference, and there were some new things announced from the company. So one of which is fully autonomous vehicles.
Okay.
Being able to drive in Texas and California within like the next year.
Okay.
So what do you think about that?
I will not be driving in Texas or California in the next very long time, so it doesn't affect me immediately. However, with that being said, I think that in the future it's going to be more reliable than a person. Mm-hmm. But for the next 5 years, you probably never gonna catch me stepping in an autonomous vehicle.
Right.
Never.
Yeah.
I would rather walk 10 miles than be driven in an autonomous vehicle 10 miles.
Right.
Genuinely.
Yeah, I can see that.
Genuinely, I would rather spend the majority of my day walking somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
So I will not be stepping in one. Again, I have the same mentality about it. I like it. I like that's getting pushed forward,
Yeah.
but I have too many concerns about the safety of it, the reliability of it, everything,
Right.
for me to want to utilize one
Yeah.
or even have the desire. I don't even have the desire to get in it,
Right.
which is odd because when Tesla initially launched, I did have the desire to drive a Tesla. I don't have that desire at all anymore. Like if somebody's like, "You want to drive that?" I'd be like, "Not particularly."
Right.
Like, I might get in it to see how it feels, but I really don't want to go anywhere in it.
Yeah.
I just don't care about that.
Yeah.
But again, I think it's awesome. I think that I like it that they're doing it, but I would never use one.
Yeah.
Or not that I would never, but I would never use one in the next 5 years.
Okay. Yeah. So like part of that is they're updating Teslas that are already out there that have the capability of this technology that just like hasn't been activated yet.
Yeah.
So like they're updating it, sending out a mass update so that will be available. And then the other thing that's coming alongside that is the introduction of a cab, basically.
Yes.
A taxi cab, whatever.
So that's what I was thinking of when I was just giving my explanation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which has no steering wheel and no pedals or anything related to driving in the car. Like you have no manual control of it, period. Like you don't have the option to.
That's what I was talking about
Yeah.
when I was saying I would never, in the next 5 years at least, take a ride in one of those things.
Right.
I wouldn't do it. I just don't have the trust in it
Yeah.
to
I can see
want
that.
to do that. And I'm not somebody who tends to think externally about how the negative outcome of things, right? Like usually I'm just like, yeah, I'll do it. I don't really care. I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Right? That's not the case with that.
I think
there's
yeah.
too many potential risks that I'm all too aware of
Right.
with the technology, and I wish like I was a little bit more ignorant to them.
Yeah.
In an ignorance is bliss type situation, but I'm just not. And I need to be strongly convinced otherwise
Yeah.
that those things will not happen, which is going to take time.
I think one of the biggest concerns with this technology is not the technology itself. Like I believe that the technology will work perfectly as it's intended to. I think the biggest concern is a transition where it's interacting with human drivers at the same time. Because as well programmed as they are, they won't be able to predict everything that a human's going to do by fault.
Correct.
And I think that's the scariest part.
Correct. Yeah.
So when there's a mix of these, like we'll just say like automatic driving cars mixed with people driving cars at the same time, I think it's going to cause a lot of issues.
Yes.
And a lot
know.
of fault and liability issues,
That's the other thing
which
too.
is going to be really hard to trace.
Because then who's liable for an accident in that scenario?
Yeah. Is it the owner of the vehicle? Is it the company who manufactures the vehicle? Is it the person
Also-
who programmed the vehicle? Like,
Right. I think a lot of that tails into regular maintenance.
mm-hmm.
Because if you miss a maintenance, then your accident happens and you're in trouble because you missed the maintenance.
Yeah.
However, if you hit the maintenance, then it's not your issue. Then it falls on Tesla.
Yeah.
And because they maintain, like, usually you go to Tesla to get maintenance on Teslas. That's kind of how that works. So, like, then it falls on them. And then how long does that take for that liability, the victim of that scenario, to actually get compensated in whatever
Yeah.
way to go through? Like, am I going to, if I'm a victim of an accident like that, will it take me, like, 6 months? Will it take 6 months for the actual, I don't want to say culprit, but culprit of the accident to be unveiled?
Right.
Is it going to be a question mark for that long? Because I'll just be really annoyed as a driver if that's the case.
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
it comes to a point where it's like, how severe was it? Not really? All right, I don't care. Just blame me.
Yep.
So I don't have to deal with this for the next 6 months.
Right.
So I don't know. That's just my initial thought. I really don't know how that works.
Yeah. And I think my opinion on it, just as a technology, I'm a big fan personally. I think it's really cool, and in idea, I think it would work. But the scariest part for me is just that transition. I think in a world where it was only self-driving cars, there'd be no problem. I don't know if that'll ever happen. So it's scary.
I don't think it'll ever happen. Because you always have collector's edition stuff.
Yeah. And the way that I've heard it been said before, and I kind of feel like this could be a possibility. If you think about it, as a civilization, we used to ride horses, like as a main use of transportation.
Yeah.
And then the automobile came about, and that started becoming the main use of transportation. And now, if you want to ride a horse, you don't really ride it down the road anymore. You go to a track to ride it.
Yeah.
Or a range, or whatever you want to call it. So 15, 20 years from now, are you going to have to go to a track to drive your manual driving car?
So what you're telling me is in, let's say, 2050,
Yeah.
I will be the Amish
Yeah.
of
That's my
2050.
prediction right now. I think that that's where transportation could be heading.
I will accept that. However, if they make a all-electric autonomous box Chevy truck, I will drive that
Yeah.
within the next 5 years. I will sit in that thing. Because
Nice.
that's sick. I'm thinking with orange stripes on a green box Chevy body, autonomous driving Chevy truck.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Or you can do like a OG like 60s box Ford as
Yeah.
well. That will get me to sit in it.
Yeah.
I just thought of that. Any like box style, specifically I'm thinking Chevy, but like any box style truck from way back,
Yeah.
make that electric, make that autonomous.
I
I,
bet-
will sit in it.
I bet there will be someone out there like putting this technology into these like older vehicles.
1,000%.
There's probably people who already are like trying to do that kind of stuff.
1,000%. Or like a 62 Chevy Impala.
Mm.
Put me in one of those that drives itself. Heck yeah, dude.
That'd be cool.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Bring it all the way back, dude. Model T that thing. Yeah.
That's crazy.
That would be dope. That's a life goal. That's a life goal. If I win the lottery, that's what I'm doing.
I think that's like the equivalent of you can buy like an old style rotary phone now that's digitized and has like a touch screen on it.
Yeah.
I think that's the funniest thing.
Dude, that's actually what I'm going to do. If I at some point in my life have a lot of money, I am buying a Model T, and I will not do it myself because I will not have the skills to, I guarantee it. And I will pay for it to get remodeled into a self-driving vehicle.
I like it.
Through and through. Perfectly. All electric. That's truly coming for full circle is what that is, dude. That'd be
Nice.
dope.
Yeah, I think it would be dope too. So that was the first announcement. And the second one kind of falls into it, so I'll just brief over that. It's basically what I can describe as a party bus coming
What?
from Tesla. It's just
Did I see
large,
this?
it's a large scale, it's like a minivan kind of. It has,
Does that have like a flat front?
yeah.
Okay, I've
It can
seen
seat
it.
a lot of people. It almost looks like a mini cab that would like ride on a train track, basically.
Wait, did I see it? In my head, I'm picturing, like the old VW wagon type thing?
Yeah. It looks like that.
It does, right?
Yep.
Okay, that's what I'm picturing.
It looks like that, but like futuristic
Okay.
version of it.
A little bubbly.
Yep.
Okay, I've seen it. Yep.
So, and that's basically the same thing. It's just a new product that's also going to include that technology, basically. And it'll be
Interesting.
used as a larger group public transportation,
I got
taxi
you.
service, whatever.
I got
That
you.
kind of thing.
Like if you're traveling with like a party of people,
Yeah.
more than like 4 or 6. Yeah.
So those are considered two separate announcements. I kind of put them together.
No, I like that.
So the third announcement, and this is the one I'm really curious your opinion on, is the announcement of robots for personal purchase and use in home.
What? What do they look like?
Humanoid,
So legs and stuff?
Yep.
Ew.
So if you haven't seen this, picture like a C-3PO, basically.
I am.
That's what we're looking at.
Okay.
Let me find a picture for you.
Ew. I hate that. Is this from, what company is this from?
Tesla.
Oh my gosh. I understand it, but I just don't like it.
No, it's not available yet, but this was the announcement of it being available soon.
It's cool, but it makes me wildly uncomfortable.
I think it's called... Let me find it here real quick. Okay, it's called Optimus Robots.
Wow.
And this is what they look like. I'm going to step away from the mic for a second.
Let's see this. Whoa! No, no, no. That looks way too human. I don't like that at all. What? I don't... Oh, no.
So, yeah, that's what they look like.
Ew. That's way too human and way too smooth. Not a fan.
Yeah.
That would make me so uncomfortable. If I step into somebody's house and they have that, I'm leaving instantly.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'll call you later.
So they did like some renderings and some like example usages of why you'd want to have this.
So that's what I was
thing.
going to ask. What's an example use of why I would want that?
So basically, the best way I can think to describe this, just to put it bluntly, is a slave. You can have it do whatever you want it to do. They said, okay, you can have it go take out the trash, pick up the mail, mow the lawn.
But why?
All these different things.
What's the purpose of that?
People are lazy. That's my belief.
But if you have... That's so upsetting. If you have the money to buy it, just hire somebody.
Mm-hmm.
That's so much more human.
Yeah.
Buying a robot to do your household chores is it feels inhuman. Like, it feels like for people that are above everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
Not just because of like a status thing. I'm saying that you are not willing, like you don't even want to have a human in your house helping you with that.
Yeah.
Like,
So
that's a
here's-
real connection of things. You're just sitting there like, I don't know. I don't like it.
So guess what their projected price for this to be was? What would you guess it would be?
It has to balance and everything. That's technology, man. At
There's
least
a lot of technology.
at least 200 grand.
200 grand?
Yeah.
You think it's so the cost of like a small house?
Yeah.
That's
Or
what you're
like
thinking?
a Corvette cost. Like a nice Corvette cost.
So they said that their projected cost for one of these, and maybe there would be different models, whatever, was $30,000.
No. I do not want to risk walking to somebody's house that has that. That's too cheap. I don't like that.
Yeah.
I really don't like that. Also, not that I want one, because I'm not going to buy one. I'm going to go off the grid. This is what's going to happen. I'm going to live off the grid. Nobody will ever be able to find me after 10 years from now. But what was I going to say? Oh, if I had bought one, theoretically, maintenance, dude, what if there's a hiccup?
Oh, I'm sure it'll.
I got to bring my robot into
Yeah.
Tesla?
Absolutely.
No, that's ugly. I don't want to have... No, I hate that. I hate all of it.
Yeah.
I'm not okay with it.
So, and then you were asking about the use cases. Another use case that they said is that it could be your friend.
That's
So-
just hire somebody to help you with your household chores.
Yeah.
Hire a maid, hire a butler. I don't know. But if you can
Yeah.
afford to spend 30 grand on a stupid robot
Yeah.
to do your stupid household chores that you don't have the stupid time to do, I get it if you don't have the time. That makes sense.
Yeah.
But you don't have the time and you don't want a human doing it,
Yeah.
that's crazy to me. I don't like that.
Yeah.
There's a lot about that I need to formulate more opinions on that I do not like.
So, what do we think about like safety concerns and stuff like that? Like what we were talking about with the car, but in this case instead.
I don't like it. I don't know. I just don't like it. The safety concerns are large, right? But like, I don't know. I can't get over the fact there's a human robot standing in somebody's house walking around, dude. That just doesn't fit.
Yeah.
Like, where is that legitimately useful?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know where that would be legitimately useful. Now, with that being said, there are examples of businesses that use humanoid-esque robots for like guest check-in at like hotels and
Like single purpose,
single purpose things.
very simple
I am fine with that.
tasks like that.
That makes sense to me.
I feel like that's almost equivalent to like McDonald's having a order board where you just do it all on the computer screen now.
Right, exactly. Besides,
Yeah.
I don't have to type anything. I can just say things and it'll do
Yeah.
the things for me. I'm okay with that. I'm not a fan of it. I'd rather talk to a human.
Yeah.
Or I'd rather go to a board but I'm okay with it. I understand the purpose of it. The purpose of human tasks, doing human things around a house, I feel like deserve a human to do them.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I would like to communicate. Like, if I hired somebody to clean my house, my apartment every week, right? I would like to be able to talk to them like they're a human.
Right.
I would like to understand that I am talking to a human. I do not want a robot coming in and cleaning my stuff. Not because of the security implications, which I haven't even started. I can't formulate a thought on that right now. But because of the fact that a human made the mess, it is minor. A human should clean it. And I should, whoever's cleaning it, it should be myself if it's minor. Like, I shouldn't be having to hire anybody for my apartment. But if I did, I would like to be able to know that that's a human that's going to clean the stuff. Right. I don't know why, but something about it feels insanely wrong.
Yeah.
Insanely wrong.
Yeah.
I need to I'm going to lose sleep. I'm going to figure that out this weekend.
So I'm going to put the same perspective on this as I did with the self-driving cars.
Okay.
So when, like, computers were first being developed, people thought it was the craziest thing that you would have a computer in your home. Like, there's just like a giant room of a computer was like the first computers.
True.
And then it became a thing that every person basically has in their home. And then similar things happen with the internet. So my question is, the questions that we're asking right now about this robot, is this going to become an everyday household thing 20, 30 years from now that it just feels normal to have? I should say socially normal, not normal to you.
I don't think so. Here's why. What need does a robot in your house create for you? Nothing. And it's not really filling a need. Computers, there's a lot of needs that developed with computers. Yeah. Right? Like the need to know things, just the need of information, right? Yeah. The robot's not providing me with information. For your everyday person, it's not providing any legitimate assistance. Now, a robot like that to provide care for somebody that needs it in their home, I get that. I'm okay with that. That makes sense to me because it's providing an actual need. So like if I went to, let's say, my parents in 2050, okay? I don't know what they want necessarily when they're that old, but if they want to stay in whatever home they're in and they're opt for a robot humanoid type thing to assist them in living so they can continue to live in their home, I will do that. Right. I am okay with that. I will help them with that. But if it's like a pure, genuine, normal, that's been normalized for so long thing, like just simply doing household tasks, I don't think that specifically actually fills any needs that exist. That is a task that should be left for humans. And I think part of it, the more I think about it right now, and I try to slow down my brain on it, my very tired brain, is because ultimately I believe that robots can cover, and an AI and everything will ultimately take a lot of human jobs. Absolutely, obviously. They will. And it'll take over immensely. Yeah. That is one thing that I think is wildly unnecessary for them to take over.
I think that there's only one way that could not be an issue.
Not only unnecessary, but also, counterproductive. Yeah. Because by the time you get to that point, then my brain starts going to WALL-E. Right. Yeah. Where none of those humans are legitimately having fun. Yeah. And then at the end of the movie, they all figure it out, and then they're all legitimately having fun and reevaluating themselves. Yeah. That's, I think, is largely what's scaring me about it.
I think that the only way that could be considered like acceptable is if we got to a point in society where we have regenerative resources of everything and money becomes not obsolete, a thing, basically. And like things are based off from skill and knowledge and passion rather than monetary value.
But then what do you do?
Just do what you want to do.
Why? Like, what's the fun in that?
Yeah. I don't know.
Where's the challenge in that?
Yeah.
I like doing the things I like doing because they're challenging,
Yeah.
right? And if I'm not doing something that's challenging, it's ultimately not very fun for me.
Right.
So I don't know. I don't like it. I also don't like the idea of things being regenerative, because that also makes me feel like things come easy.
Yeah.
Like, what am I going to do to work? What am I going to work for in that life? I hope that doesn't happen when I'm alive, actually. That sounds awful.
Yeah.
I don't think I can adapt to that. I am going to live off the grid. It's over. Nobody will see me ever again. I'm going to become a hermit
I totally understand.
that gets discovered 20 years from now, and they're like, man, in the woods, he's been living on his own.
Yeah.
Discovered. I'm like, shut up. You can discover squat.
Gotta say, the more technology moves in that direction too, the harder it would be for people to make that choice.
I know.
Because they'll be so dependent on it.
I know.
They won't know how.
That's why, like, personally for me, I have a goal of maintaining my ability to support myself without
the
technology. Like,
it's a good thing to be able to do.
I feel strongly that I could live my life happily without my phone.
Mm-hmm.
Like, give me a flip phone, because I do feel the need to still be able to communicate with people from a distance.
Yeah.
That is something I don't think I'll be able to shake.
You could get a carrier pigeon. You'd be fine.
No, but I could do a flip phone.
Yeah.
I would need some form of visual multimedia. So like cable.
Yeah.
I could fall on cable and be okay with it. I could get rid of YouTube, all subscription stuff.
Yeah.
Just have cable. I could do that. I
Yeah.
feel confident about that. Internet's the tricky one.
Mm-hmm.
I think I would need internet still. And that's where things get tricky with being off the grid.
Yeah, that's
Because
very hard to be untraceable.
Yeah. That's where things get difficult, because I am so used to being able to look things up.
Mm-hmm.
That's something I don't know if I could shake.
What you would need to do is get the biggest hard drive you could ever find and download the entire internet to it.
Yeah.
And then
But
disconnect from the internet and just access that database.
at the same time, I think I'd have a lot of fun with books.
Yeah?
And I think the desire to know everything, not being able to do that would actually be kind of, what's it called? Not relieving, but like just the need to know things at all times. Not having that anymore would
Right.
feel nice. Be
Yeah.
like, I'll figure it out. Or, whatever, let's just do something. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm thinking like cooking.
It takes stress and weight off from your shoulders. It really would.
Cooking and navigation are the two things that would be immensely more difficult.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We need to wrap this up, though.
Yeah. Before we wrap it up, do we have any feedback we wanted to go through?
Oh, yeah, there's a good amount, actually. Jude left a comment on last episode saying that he's not going to shake your hand no more.
We're not going to explain why. If you listen to last episode, you know why.
Yeah, it's funny.
But thanks for the comment.
I chuckled at that when I saw it earlier today. Somebody else left a comment, I believe. Hold up. I lost it. Pulling it up now. Some good words on my end. Oh, Mark. We almost did a podcast without talking about food. Then we talked about eating Sasquatch. So I guess that was a food topic. R.I.P. We just did it this episode too by talking about that comment. We
That's what I was going to say too.
It's whatever. It's whatever.
Yeah.
Wasn't there a YouTube thing? I can't remember.
We got a comment on YouTube. Let me read it off here. Comment on YouTube from Baron of Baobabs. Hopefully I said it right. I don't know. Saying, I think an episode of the worst movies of 2024 to pair up with the episode 35 where we did the best movies of 2024 would be a cool idea. I think we could visit that.
I think we do that. We should do that for next episode.
I think that would be fun.
We'll figure that out.
So if you're listening,
or just
we'll take care of that request.
We'll figure that out. Something with bad movies of this year.
Yeah.
We can put something together for that. That'll be fun. I like it. All right.
Anything else we got?
No. I'm rushing it now because I'm realizing it's 5:30 and I really want to get back to the school, so I don't have to be there past 6:30.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
That's all for this week. We'll be back later. Thank you guys for listening. Adios.
Have a good one.